Hey guys, so here's part 2 of the 7.7 day 1 notes. We are continuing to use inverse trig ratios to solve for a missing angle measurement. So for example 2, it says let angle A and angle B be acute angles in a right triangle. Remember, acute means less than 90 degrees. We have to use a calculator to approximate the measures of angle A and angle B to the nearest tenth of a degree. So be careful, make sure you notice where you're having to round to, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So on example 2a, we have sine of A equals 0.19. Now, we are trying to solve for angle A. In order to do that, we need to move sine over. And when we do that, that is going to make sine the inverse. So I have inverse sine of 0.19, okay? So when I have that, I'm going to plug it into my calculator. So don't forget, make sure you're in degree mode. And so we need to press second, and then we're going to do sine to get that inverse sine. Then we put 0.19 and then press enter. So our answer is going to be 10 point. Now notice where our number is behind the 9. We got to round up. So actually we're going to round up to 11 degrees. Okay? So our answer here is going to be 11. Okay, let's try B. So B, we're going to do the same thing. So here we have cosine of B equals 0.56. Now I need to move that cosine over. Now when I move the cosine over, it makes it into the inverse. So in my calculator, I'm going to do inverse cosine of 0.56. So don't forget, make sure you press the second button, and in this case, the cosine to get the inverse. Then I put 0.56. Be careful what you put in there. I'm going to do the same thing, so 55.9. Now notice the number after the 9 is a 4, so we just keep it as 55.9. Yeah, 55.9. And please don't forget your units, which is actually going to be degrees, because we are finding missing angles. Okay, this is what I would like you to do. Go ahead and pause the video and try C and D on your own. Okay, let's see what you got here. So we have sine of A equals 0.95. I need to move this sine over so I can get A all by itself. So I do the inverse of it, and I plug it into my calculator. So I do second sine of 0.95, and I get 71.8. We round to the 8 because it's a 0 afterwards. And don't forget your degree sign to represent this is an angle measurement. For D, we have cosine of A equals 0.12. So here I need to move my cosine over, so that's going to make it into the inverse. And so I have inverse cosine of 0.12. I'm going to plug that into my calculator. So I do second cosine, and I do 0.12, and then I press enter. And I get 83.1. And don't forget your degree sign. Okay, make sure if you have any questions over 7.7 day 1 that you contact me, and make sure you work on that homework assignment. See you guys later.